CBS has officially greenlit a sequel to Young Sheldon, ensuring that fans of the Big Bang Theory universe will have more Cooper family stories to enjoy. As Young Sheldon prepares to wrap up its seventh and final season, this new series promises to explore the next chapter in Sheldon Cooper's life and the evolution of his family in Texas. But what will this sequel look like? What direction will it take? And how will it continue to expand one of TV's most beloved sitcom franchises? Let's dive into the possibilities. A natural next step for the franchise. The success of Young Sheldon has been undeniable. Originally pitched as a prequel to The Big Bang Theory, the series quickly carved out its own identity, shifting from a pure sitcom to a heartfelt, family-driven dramedy. Over 7 seasons, it has explored Sheldon's childhood, his struggles with social interactions, and his incredible intellect, all while balancing the warmth and humor of his Texas family. A sequel feels like the natural evolution. While Young Sheldon focuses on Sheldon's early years, a follow-up could take us deeper into his teenage and young adult years. Territory that was only briefly touched on in The Big Bang Theory through anecdotes. The question now is, what kind of sequel will CBS deliver? Possible storylines for the sequel. 1. A college-centric coming-of-age story. One of the most obvious directions would be a show set during Sheldon's time at Caltech. By the end of Young Sheldon, we know he's on the verge of leaving Texas for college at the tender age of 11. A sequel could pick up right from there, following Sheldon as he navigates higher education at an age when most kids are still in middle school. This approach would give fans a chance to see Sheldon's early interactions with college professors, his struggles with independence, and his first real experiences in academia. It could also introduce young versions of Big Bang Theory characters, like his future roommate Leonard Hofstadter, or even early encounters with Howard Wolowitz and Raj Koothrappali. Of course, there would be the challenge of recasting key roles, but if done right, it could breathe fresh life into the franchise. 2. A Cooper family spin-off. Another possibility is a Young Sheldon sequel that isn't focused solely on Sheldon, but rather on the entire Cooper family. Over the years, Young Sheldon has developed strong storylines for characters like George Sr., Mary, Missy, and Nima. With the events of Young Sheldon nearing the point where George Sr.'s fate is sealed, as referenced in The Big Bang Theory, the sequel could explore how the family copes with his loss. A story centered on Missy growing up, Mary's faith being tested, and Mima's attempts to keep the family together could make for a compelling show. One that maintains the emotional depth Young Sheldon is known for while keeping a comedic tone. 3. A multi-timeline approach. Another intriguing option is a show that alternates between timelines, showing Sheldon's college years while also giving glimpses of his family back home in Texas. This would allow CBS to retain key characters from Young Sheldon while expanding the narrative to include Sheldon's academic journey. Imagine a structure similar to This Is Us, where we see young Sheldon in college struggling with social norms while his family back home experiences their own major life changes. This could also allow for the return of Jim Parsons as the narrator, and possibly even an on-screen Sheldon in some capacity. 4. A focus on Missy Cooper. One of the breakout characters of Young Sheldon has been Sheldon's twin sister, Missy. Played by Reagan Revord, Missy has grown into a fan favorite, offering humor, heart, and a stark contrast to Sheldon's personality. A sequel that shifts the focus to Missy as a teenager could be a fresh and exciting take. While Sheldon's story has always been about his intellect and social awkwardness, Missy's story would be more relatable to general audiences. A show about her navigating high school, relationships, and the aftermath of their father's passing could strike a balance between drama and comedy, similar to The Wonder Years. casting, and creative team. CBS will have some key decisions to make regarding casting. While Ian Armitage has done a fantastic job as young Sheldon, a sequel that jumps ahead in time might require an older actor. The same goes for other characters if the show focuses on Sheldon's teenage or college years. However, if the sequel leans more toward a family-driven spin-off set in Texas, much of the young Sheldon cast could return, including Zoe Perry, Mary, Lance Barber, George Sr., Annie Potts, Mima, and Montana Jordan, Georgie. Behind the scenes, creators Chuck Lorre and Stephen Malero will likely remain involved, ensuring the series retains the same charm that